Okie dokie, so this is essentially just a video to show off the weapons that I've spent the past like week and a half putting together, and I also start off with the simple ones, the Pretty in Pink and the Of Glory, and yes, the messages at the top are messed up because I have not fixed the strings. So the Of Glory is basically a mix between a battle rifle and a DMR. You get 2 burst shots. I always thought the battle rifle was kind of broken because it's the same TTK as the DMR, but you have 3 shots per burst, and that's kind of bullshit. So this, it had shots, of course. No idea why the added AI don't have shields, but I tested all of the weapon damages against things with shields, so yeah. This takes slightly longer than the DMR to kill, but it does have the grace of 2 burst. And moving on to the Pretty in Pink, I always thought the assault rifle throughout the history of Halo was kind of just, I don't know, it wasn't very satisfying to use, you know what I mean? So in order to fix that, I gave this one more oomph of a feel. So it shoots slower, uses more ammo, but it also deals more damage. So essentially the same amount of time to kill as a normal assault rifle, but it also has headshots. So that's lovely. I guess we'll stick with the UNSC weapons for now. We have the, well, UNSC, the human weapons. So we have the Cash and the Striker. So starting off with the Cash, it's a blunderbuss. You aim it from point blank, and anything within 3 to 5 feet will instantaneously die. Also, it takes forever to reload, because it's a blunderbuss. And it hurts. And this may surprise you, but the Striker is the power weapon of the group. It's the smart pistol from Titanfall, basically. So that's neat. We'll move on to the Olympian, and I suppose the Rebels, no, not the Rebel Scout, the Crackerjack, which was the first weapon in this set that I actually made. So the Crackerjack is a charge-up needler type weapon. Think about if the human race decided to reverse engineer Shizzle Wizzle, and yeah, that's an issue with the boyos. Can't lock onto them, but it will, or it can't hit them, but it will actually attach and explode. So that is pretty frick-frackin' neat. Yeah. So I actually have it. Yeah, it's essentially a chemical explosion as opposed to an energy explosion that was the original needler. And then we have the Olympian. So this was the most interesting weapon of the group to make and or have fun with. It's a javelin launcher. It shoots javelins. And normally they would be sticking to the people. But right now, because they're sort of messed up, it, you know. Oh, no, there we go. Now it's sticking to them. Look at it go. Stab. Stab. It's got some blood on it that pops out whenever it lands to give it that gooshy-mooshy effect. And something that people watching the video may have had interest in since they saw it is the Rebel Scowl, which, as you guessed it, is essentially the Brute Rifle. And then moving on to the Prophet's Gaze is, it's another shotgun. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's a beam rifle, it's a focus rifle. How could it ever be shotgun? First off, the focus rifle is a terrible weapon. It's supposed to be the sniper. It's not a sniper. Don't call it a sniper. Yeah. It essentially takes a full burst to kill a single person with shields all the way up from point blank. It is a shotgun. So moving on to the Rebel Scowl, which is essentially just the brute rifle. It hurts, and you can kill somebody with 1 round. That is another thing I tested. With bleed through and all those other things, it does work, and it will kill them. And it took me forever to make the projectiles red, but they're a nice, beautiful, gorgeous red now, and that is lovely. In case you were wondering, yes, it is borderline impossible to hit with this thing from a long distance. Yeah. And now, the most recent thing here, the last weapon here, because I needed a sniper. This is the twofer. It's meant to look like a sort of binary rifle-esque weapon. That's what I was thinking about when I made this. And you aim it, and it kills. I haven't updated the explosion yet, because I figured nobody will be there to see it. But that is going to change before and if I ever release these weapons. But yeah, it's a one-shot kill. And it murderizes and explodes on kill, basically. Keep in mind these guys are kind of messy, so they don't actually bloop blop properly. Let's grab another one. Everything is pretty much orange except that finishing explosion. And I sort of gave it the little goob gobs there to sort of make it seem like a Promethean weapon sort of kind of thing. I don't know, but it is very useful. And it does kill things very quickly. And on top of that, it deals more damage than the sniper rifle. I can tell you that much. Will you guys get blasted now? Damn, no. You just don't like being blasted. And I don't get it. Because I know you like being blasted. You're just not gonna indulge me, are you? You stinky. Ah, there you go. That worked that time. Yeah, there you go. And if we take this baby up and over here, the little displays I have set up. So lovely. These are for a much more intense reshade reset. This thing is no joke. Take it behind the thing here. It deals more damage than the sniper. So, yeah. It frackin' hurts, man. It is nothing to play around with. I don't think it's, as good as the DMR is in big team battle when you see a Falcon flying over the distance. But it, works. And that's what matters. It's a good sniper, and that's the whole set. Hope you guys think so too. Hope you like them. I spent a long time on them, and to note, yes, they are completely separate weapons from their original counterparts. They have nothing in common outside of essentially the same base model. They're all different, etc., etc. Ding. Also, this thing deals a douche load of damage. I forgot to mention that. It will pretty much blow anything up except a tank in like one shot. It doesn't play around. It does, however, like to get a little sticky. Sticky icky. You can also stick them to each other, in fact. So, that's interesting. Ooh, actually, here, I'll show you the thingy here real quick. What are you gonna know? Boink. Boink. Check this out, my dudes. It's like 2 shots? Yeah, 2. Oh, 3. You're tough. Heck. Did not expect that. Alright, anywho. Thank you for watching, and thank you to the people who sort of helped me keep steady while working on this mod, as it did actually corrupt once after around 7 weapons. And that kind of sucked. If I can get equipments working properly, I'm gonna do throwing knives and like a force push grenade and like a backhand type weapon where you just walk up to somebody and throw the grenade and it just slaps them clear across the world and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't assassinate him. Oh well. See you guys.